What up? What's happening? It is Thursday, and if it's Thursday, y'all know we up here either high or halfway drunk. We just wilding out, man. We high on life. That's what it is. Audible Reacts podcast.
Hey, speak for
Hoping
yourself.
to, he says,
Yeah, I'm high on a
you
lot of
know,
things. Yeah.
just hoping to give y'all a break, at least a 30, 40 minute break from the daily grind that is life. I'm half of the world's most dangerous podcast crew. That is Bobby T and Wildcard Mom. What's happening, Brody?
Hey, man, feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. I was gonna bring something up, but I'm gonna save it for tomorrow.
Okay.
And never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. So y'all
Okay.
make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. But yeah, man. Hey, great day, beautiful day. Woke up. You know, always a pleasure to be on the Audible Reacts with you, my brother. And then, hey, I think we got something great for the folks. I think we got a dope show for the people today.
Yeah, talk about comical relief, man. We got one of our favorite guests, Jay on the MIC, or Jay on the MIC, or Jay the MIC. Which one is it, man? I always say on the MIC. My brain won't let me not say that. It's correct. Make it official.
It's cool. It's Jay the MIC, just the
Okay.
man in charge. That's all, man.
Okay.
That's all
Now
it
that makes a
is.
lot more sense. I've
Simply
never
so.
heard you say the entire acronym. So it makes a lot of sense now. So maybe now my brain can flip that switch. But what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, living. Just like y'all say, man, feeling great right now, man. Great to be alive. Great to be a Blazers fan, and what we about to get into. Great to be a New Yorker. Hopefully, I don't get shot. You know what I'm saying? Hope nobody
I'm telling you,
throws
man.
their phone or TV on the floor because of this. So
Yeah, I
let's
think
see.
you
Let's
about to
go.
cause like an international incident with this league. So with this list, so I'm saying, hey man, after the show, you might want to
Stop it. Get some help.
go ahead get you some help because it might be a lot of mad people. Uh, Before we get into anything, y'all know what we do. Please do us a favor. Go ahead and follow the directions on your screen. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. And turn your notifications on so you know the next time that we are here. Out of control, which is Thursdays. Actually, we'll be a more in control football season coming up, so we're going to switch it up. But Thursdays, and then, hell, we might have, 2 more reaction shows coming before we switch over to Thursday nights. So, count down to it, man. This is your last time to wild out with us, at least in life and culture sense, before we switch over to the gridiron. But it is what it is, man. If y'all been with us, y'all know this was about a month ago. Complex put out a list of the top. It was the top 100 or top 50, or the top New York
Top 50.
rappers. Top 50.
Yeah, complex. It was complex. Yeah, they did top 50,
Yeah,
if I remember.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and we reviewed it, and Jay was a guest of ours for that show, and it was it was an interesting list nonetheless. But by the end, Jay said he could do his own list better than they did it. So it was like, go ahead, put it together, and we will reconvene and we will let you do that. And I had a disclaimer ready, but I lost it, so I'll just verbally give you thoughts and opinions of Jay. The MIC are not those of Audible Reacts podcast. So please, whatever y'all have to say about Jay after he goes through this list, just leave me and Mark out of it.
Yeah, jump in. Jump in his DMs. We ain't had nothing to do with this.
But
Hey, my fault, Jay. We ain't gonna leave you on the island. Hey, y'all leave Jay alone. This is his list. If you got a problem with it, you make your own 20 list and you put it under the comments. There we go. All right. There we go.
that's right. Jay standing on business. Jay out here like
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Hey, this about to be more of a therapy session, all right? Because I'll let you. Hey,
all right, so there it is.
my bad.
Jay, the MIC, and we cut a little bit short. We
Boy,
cut to
got
20.
a nice little I
Top
like that.
20 New York rappers. And yeah, so number 20, I can't say I'm upset with. I feel somebody should be on the list. Raekwon,
Got the chef.
not mad at it. So I don't know. I mean, I can't say as of right now that I would put him higher or lower. Honestly, I can't. I think I would put him a little bit higher. Um, but I, I, he needs to be on the list. The bottom line, he's in a top. I don't care if it's a top 20, top 15 New York list. He should be definitely make that. What you thinking, Mar?
Hey, I can't even lie. I'm just glad that the chef on the list because you
Yeah.
know, I was listening to his new album that he dropped right here in 2025, The Emperor's New Clothes. Yeah, yeah. He brought us something that I think we needed in hip hop right now, and that's some kind of like clips right now. What they doing is bringing back lyricism.
Hey.
So thank you, Chef. Thank you. Hey, you cook something up on this one. That Joyner Lucas ADHD 2 ain't too bad. It's a little more upbeat, but if you're looking for lyricism, it's been some music that's been dropped within the last week and a half amongst Chef, Clips, and Joyner Lucas that's been giving me hope that some true hip hop is still there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm with it.
Okay. So, all right, Jay, you can go ahead, drop a couple reasons why he's on the list, or just move straight to 19. Your choice, bro.
Well, first and foremost, man, I would imagine some people gonna feel like just about eh, anybody we go forward with could possibly be a little bit higher. I
Mm-hmm.
hold a lot of these rappers with utmost respect, but it's just so much confliction, man. And I was telling Bobby like, yo, I went insane trying to do this list a few times. I got in a few arguments. I got in an argument with somebody telling me that Rakim should be on this list not only once but twice, and also with yeah, and broke it down to why it should be Rakim and then Eric being Rakim. But we're gonna go on with my list. At number 19, I got AZ.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm glad you
goodness.
I'm glad you did it because Complex Rob, my man, didn't even
Oh
put him on
yeah.
there.
See, that's where it hurt my feelings because I'm gonna shout out some rappers that I'm
Like
conflicted with. It's just hmm? Okay.
I like. I
no,
mean, well, I can't say yet. I gotta see more, but no, I was a fan of AZ. I put it like that. So as of right now, no issue. I honestly, yeah, issue. I got a problem with him being above Raekwon.
Hey, I'm
especially
sorry. It was emotion. It was just raw emotion from the fact that he wasn't on the list at all, and
Fair,
I apologize, and
fair.
maybe I know I was wrong, but I just felt like I was in my petty and was like, Ray, of course, he put together a classic album, which we're talking
Yeah.
about the Purple Tape. With this album, I'm still, as far as breaking it down the way I break an album down, I'm still listening. So I'm still, I guess I got stuck with the Nas thing and listening to certain things before I kind of really dug into it. But
Okay.
the AZ thing, it's a little bit unfair. I can admit, but damn it, AZ, I just had to do it because I'm sorry. On my next list, AZ be 20. But I'm sorry. Yeah, it's
hey Jay, don't take that pressure from here because of one spot. Don't
no. Nah, I said it myself. Like I was like, damn, but you know what? They shitted on AZ. I just felt like this. I'm gonna make another list. Might change, but yeah, like AZ, man.
Fair.
Pieces of a Man was probably my favorite album from AZ. Do or Die
Okay.
was what it was. It was a dope album. Of course,
Yeah.
everybody knows him from Life's a Bitch. You know what I'm saying? So from there to then getting that first album, the Do or Die, to getting
know that
albums that we're
whole
still getting, longevity is definitely something that honestly, me, I want to put them higher. And that's one of these rappers that
Okay.
I'm talking about. So that's the AZ for you, man.
All
That's my
right.
guy, man.
18.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, we're gonna go with this was the roughest part of this list because there's gonna be some arguments here, but 18 is gonna go to Big Pun.
I don't hate it.
I mean,
I think Pun, what he put together, what I think he could have put more, he could have put a lot more out there musically. Of course, his demise came, R.I.P. Pun, but the way
I about to say
you
he
talking
cool and
about
he died.
somebody, right? He just could have still been. I
R.I.P.
mean, think
Pun.
about it, yo. The album that came out after he passed was pretty dope, dog. Like
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it sucked. It was probably one of his hardest singles that he had, with Ashanti and whatnot. But hey, it was fun. Like to say he had the obstacles that he had, for him to his wordplay was crazy.
Yeah,
His wordplay was ridiculous for somebody who you say who could take him this long to finish the track, or he had a breathing problem or something like that. Because that come on, man, bruh. Dude, it was like, bro, what? Like, how do and it got to a point where, as a fan, when people say he took this long to make a track, so long to make a track, it's like when he said something, I was like, damn, I wonder how long did that track take?
right.
And he was dope. Like the way he spit his wordplay was just always crazy. It was crazy. But my fault. I don't know if y'all want to make
No,
any
you good, man.
comments on Big Pun.
I'm
Nah,
good
I'm
All
on
with
right,
it.
Pun right
man.
now. Yeah.
All right. And I've said this before. I know, like I've went against what I always say in life is that Busta Rhymes probably to me is in my top 10, probably top five as far as like longevity and still kind of staying up to some subpar some kind of way. Because some dudes, which I will talk about later, kind of let me down. Uh, with some lackluster, not necessarily lackluster albums, but yeah, Buster. Uh, with his longevity, 17. That's where I'm gonna
Okay.
put him. But I think he should be higher, honestly. Um, pretty versatile. His versatility is always something. He probably is not as well. I ain't gonna say he's not as versatile as he used to be, but from the leaders of the new school to now,
Yeah.
his first album, The Coming, was probably, man, that was a masterpiece to me. I know by the time I remember when the freaking the video came out for Woo Ha, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was bananas in itself because everybody was anticipating him being a solo artist, and
Yeah.
then for the way he ended up, man, yeah, I got busted at 17, but of course I think he should be higher.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Hey, Bus.
Buster.
Hey,
Hey.
Jay, I'm with you. Bus is one of my favorite rappers, bro.
It's hard to put me where I put him, but it's fair, I guess, with everybody else that's on here.
I think it's hard. I think the thing that makes Buster hard to place is like usually when people make lists like this, they want to factor in how their career went, and no mind you, Buster has had a fantastic career. But I think the fact that he's more known for feature spots more than his own albums kind of hurts. You know what I mean? 'Cause you look at other rappers, it's like, oh, like Raekwon, like you said, like he has a top five classic hip hop album. Uh, and you just look at other artists, you look at the body work, what they did, but Buster is like, bruh, if it was a feature list, like who would you want to add? Like Buster's number one on that all day. He kills everything he's on. It's like when you need that verse, you go get Buster. So, but at that same time, it's a shame that it diminishes because his features overshadows that. Like, man, come on, man, that what you been call it verse is gonna live forever. The Chris
Oh,
Brown joint,
yeah, they look at me now, joint. Yeah.
yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna live forever. That
Hey, that's true.
forget.
That's probably what my only pushback is. Like, come on, man. Put all your hands where my eyes can see in the videos.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
The way that him and Hype Williams really kind of shaped the culture in like late 90s, early 2000s. Like, Busta was big a part of that, like shaping hip hop, like especially with the Hype Williams and the videos and like the recreation of coming to America and put all your hands from, bro.
Absolutely.
Dog, when he said make all my people want to stop, like break your neck. Come on, man, like Busta.
But like that's like you proving my point. It's like I agree with you 100%, and it's like for the and like you said, the key is longevity. For as long as his career is, like I shouldn't remember something he did on his own that far back.
I feel you.
Like name me a Busta Rhymes album track from the last 5 years.
I can't. You're right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fair point.
Like,
fair point. No, fair point.
Like those references for his body of work is always going to be like the first 3 albums.
Oh
and
yeah.
The rest is feature work.
No, you.
Yeah.
Fair.
Even his coming out party. The scenario, that's a feature.
Fair point.
So, but yeah, as just a pure rap, if you want to see some cast rap, Busta Rhymes is like top 5. Just
you gonna tell that brother Pascal Vassier?
Yeah,
we gonna tell that brother Pascal Vassier.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be on there.
Hey, Busta.
Oh.
Hey, Jay, keep it rolling.
Okay, Busta might be the best.
Hey, so
he low key might be the best.
All right. My next guy, this is where it's gonna get it got a little tricky for me, and I got a little lazy because I started comparing some things, and it was like, damn, man, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this up to the fellas, man, and see where this goes. All right, so at number 16,
all right,
I got Talib, man, Talib Kweli, man. Yep.
Okay. I don't mind.
Yep. I got Talib, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. See, when the thing is, everything that we talked about, and I agree with you, just like I told you, everything that we talked about, if I would have kept all that in regard, he would have been higher as far as Busta. Everything you say as far as what he did for the culture, but we talk about rappers.
Right.
And when it comes to rappers, I feel like Talib Kweli could have been whatever he wanted to be, whether if it was a gangster rapper or somebody that was on positive thought. But he chose to go with the way he went. When he'll talk a little slick every now and then, and you be like, damn. Yeah. And that's why I put him over Busta, because if he was really to get to it, he'll hit you with some shit like, yo, damn. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to do it like that.
Now, I don't want you to reveal the rest of your list, Jay. But I'm curious, if you put Talib right here, I'm curious if there's a most def somewhere. I'm just throwing that out there.
This is where it gets tricky, Mark. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky right here. Because I had to pick somebody out.
Feel he was better
and
than
I
most.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but if you're talking about, if you're going to talk about it, I mean, I'm not sure if you're taking into account like spins or numbers. Like most
not really.
Most got the numbers. Yeah, he got the numbers over Talib. But a lot of people feel Talib was the better rapper. So like, I'm not surprised if somebody would put Talib on the list and not have Mos Def.
I'm just trying to create content. That's all. I'm not saying nothing.
I got you. I can't reveal. Yeah, I can't. But that's definitely
now to be fair, if I'm correct, they left Talib off the Complex list. If I'm correct, I might be wrong.
You might be right. I can't
I
remember that
think he
Yo,
list.
had
I brought up probably like 25 rappers that could have been on this list, yo. On the top 50. You know what I
hmm
mean? So it's tough, man. It's tough. So
now
I had to kind of take sales out of it
I got you.
because when you
You
start talking about sales,
it is
dog,
something
if I
different.
put Cardi B streaming on here and Ice Spice is streaming, some
Yeah,
of these
see,
dudes would be off this list. And that's that's where
I
it gets crazy, man. And that's like, damn.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
I get you.
fatigue.
All right, 15, man. We this is where it's gonna get crazy, and it's gonna be. I'm just gonna just DMX, dog. DMX.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, DMX at 15, man. Um,
oh man.
the only thing about DMX is, of course, could be higher. Could be higher. He could make you dance with Party Up.
Yeah,
Um, but he can give you a story like a mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, everybody talks about the tracks from his first album. It's dark and it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
But my one of my probably my favorite track on there is Crime Story, bro. Like,
Mm.
even the whole thing, it's just me here and I'm not dressed. I hope you find it, say like, what, dude, the
Yeah.
way the way he was able to he was versatile, but I'm gonna be in my petty a little bit. RIP DMX, but those last Grand Champ was okay. I'm gonna be real, like Grand Champ was okay, man. If Grand Champ and da 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 that album, you know what I'm saying? I'm
that hurt.
sorry, the whole album, God dog, The Great Depression. The Great
Oh yeah.
Depression would if those two albums would have been, I would say where the first three, which come on, like I'm in a way I'm tripping if I expect something to be like all of that, right? But it's a letdown, man. I'm gonna be honest. Grand Champion and Great Depression was a letdown where I'm just searching for a couple songs, bro, and that's I shouldn't be doing that on the DMX album, man. And I'm be real when it comes to that. That's why he's at 15. I'm sorry. As
Hey,
much as I want to, he kind of let me down with those two albums, man. I tried to play him as much as possible, man. I didn't want to say I got a DMX. I'm using the DMX album to roll up on, bro. Come on now, and like, come on, man. Yeah, the Great
Here's
Depression was that album, but
here's
that
my
CD I
defense for
used.
DMX. My defense for DMX. I think to this day he's the only person to do it. Dude had two platinum albums in 1 year, one calendar year.
Yeah, but that's sales again. I feel you, but
But it's
that's
sales.
sales
But they
again. If
were
I
all
go sales,
also your two quality albums. I mean, no, they like you to. And a part like here's how I look at it. Just so you understand. Like I look at it
right,
like sports.
mm,
Like to a degree, and that's why I hate. Like we were talking off camera, and you were talking about like if you really did like a New York list, you name a bunch of dudes people never heard of. See, to me, like getting a record deal and reaching a certain stature in pop culture, that's like making the league. That's like making the NBA. Like, it's
that's
great.
true.
It's great as well, I don't know. As great as people think Hot Sauce was. I'm
mm,
never gonna put him on the list with Kyrie Irving, right? Because he didn't make the league.
mm.
So
Right.
so it's like I can't discount sales all the way because to me that's like those are like your all NBAs or all stars, so to speak.
Stats. The
Right.
stats.
But you see where they had
Yeah.
Nori on the list, right? The top 50, which
I can't remember.
see, that's what he was on there. And I'm not
I know
saying
I
he
remember
he
him
didn't
being on
deserve to
there.
be on there, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't have put Nori that high
Yeah.
because of the
Right.
fact that when you really listening to first album, a lot of Nori. Um, when he's been on his own, you know, I love a lot of his tracks, but it just seemed like alone. I never got that same sound. I'm not saying it was supposed to be.
That's
And what I
right.
mean by the same sound is just the consistency of
No,
Right.
you want
just,
it's just
yeah,
you
it's
want
just,
consistent.
just it was just
Right.
listening to a whole different person almost every album, which is cool. Some people be in that mind state, but just listening to the flow and like, Capone, alongside Capone, I don't know. It was just, I still wouldn't put him that high.
Yeah. And my last
All right,
part of my
so
defense
I'm sorry.
for D is just remembering, like, basically, he's almost like Mayweather. You really hear stories about DMX, he's undefeated, man. We've all heard the stories how he beat Jay-Z in a battle. Uh, we've seen anytime he was in an interview or around a group of guys and they asked those dudes to freestyle, he outshined everybody. I know you've all seen the what tour was it, like the Blackout tour or whatnot with the
Yeah,
they
it
had
was like
DVD and him Jay freestyle with the and he's lead pinstripes across your windpipe, bro. Like
Yeah,
anytime DMX was put in a position to rap with somebody else who rapped in the room, it was clear cut who the best person was.
and it's crazy how all those clever lines came up, and that's another reason why he should be higher. But I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot. And when it comes to my list, a lot of this, it has to do with where, what kind of mood it puts me in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, like, you don't want me listening to DMX all the time. Um, I'll just be honest.
Listen to the gospel album.
that boy gonna be aggressive like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, like, like drinking, having a couple drinks,
I was about to
about to
say,
go to the club.
don't mix it with no brown.
DMX ain't the person. That's almost like going. That's like playing tear the club up, man. Like 3 6 Mafia in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like a New York dude. You can't give him a 40 and tell him to listen to DMX. Hey, we about to go to the club. You
Hey, we
understand
chill.
what I'm saying? So
Hey, we
yeah,
chilling. Why you got this on?
yeah.
Turn this off.
And this is my defense, man. I there's a lot of the reasons. I don't know. DMX kind of puts me, not saying in one lane, but it's certain things I can't get from a DMX album. The last two, I
Hey,
just
stop it. Get some help.
I'm in on petty. I'm in my petty. I'm in my petty on DMX, and that's not fair, and that's disrespectful, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was really in my petty while I was doing this, and that now that
Hey,
I'm doing this, like, damn, that's messed up what you did, bro.
hey,
But
hey,
yeah,
at least you recognize your problem. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all
yeah,
good.
mhm. I'm
What you got
cool.
at
I'm
14?
cool.
What you got at
I
14?
just got 14, man. I got meth, yo. I got meth. I got meth. I got method man. I got
Oh,
method
maybe
man,
number in
yo.
order.
Um let's see here. What can I say about meth other than the fact that, of course, I could have put I wanted to put Wu Tang in here, and Wu Tang in itself was, but I can't do that, and it would have helped the list. And I was like, yo, I could just do Wu Tang. I don't want to, I'm not gonna reveal nothing, and then I ain't got to worry about it. But guess
You
what?
can't put
You
the
can't do
whole
it like
Wu
that.
Tang, bro. It's like
Yeah,
172 members of Wu Tang Clan.
That's crazy.
yeah, and some of them don't come from New York. One actually comes from South Carolina, and I was like, damn, okay, and but yeah, as far as meth, versatile, of course. Mm, I would say he took a little transformation in his career where, he was meth, and he still kept it the same way, smoker. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. This is for all my smokers, which was on the Meth and Red album. Is it's one of those tracks that, and I don't want to bring the Meth and Red into it, but man, them two get together.
It's
What they
dangerous.
put together, that first album, man, I don't think people really understand like how much that was meant for you to be listened to while you're actually lifted, yo. Like, and then again, we're talking about the Meth and Red album, but When it
Yeah.
go to on that track, that RZA produced, Serial Killer, and
Mm.
Redman says like this is the sound of a cow, and it's like a rooster. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, that whole album was meant to them two put together. I wanted to put them two, but of course, Red is not from New York, so I was a little conflicted. But Meth, his versatility, where he came from, METHOD, man, was like the craziest thing, the
Yeah.
phenomena in New York when that came out, man. And then little kids, like everybody was singing that, dude. Everybody was singing it.
Oh yeah.
METHO was like, who? And it's just the raw and gritty. And then okay, he's a ladies' man, pretty versatile. You know what I'm saying? He's dude is on a pissy bus with white contacts, his hair out. You know what I'm saying? With a bunch of people who look homeless. You know what I'm saying? You know, to being a ladies' man and being who he is now, that's pretty versatile. I'm just saying. But that's number 14. I guess I keep it moving, man. Number 13.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13. And that's most deaf. That's most deaf, man. Uh Maybe it's a
Well,
Flatbush thing. Maybe that's a I don't know, but maybe because that's why I look up to him because of the fact that we are from the same neighborhood. And honestly, me, him, Buster, even you could kind of put AZ in there from the same area. So
Mm.
it's I don't know. I'm trying to be fair here. Most deaf. Uh I've heard
crazy.
the best lines. He's very versatile.
Ass so fat
Um,
you can see it from the front.
yeah, I didn't want to say talk about me. I was just about to say like the Miss Fat Booty and
Yeah.
how his whole his whole perspective of what somebody else would have probably been like, yo, let me hit that, let me whatever. I'm just just move it along. But how people
Yeah.
interpret, hey, let me holler at you. To how he interpreted it was something special, man. How he did that. That's a classic track because of how he did it,
Yeah.
where they got the hook from, the sample, like it was just amazing.
That was
But
hey, that was
and
like that was like primo storytelling in that track, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. And it's
And the
just I don't know.
relatability of that song, the relatability, because like, come on now, let's be honest, fellas. We always in that same situation, trying to holler, at, little funny thing. It was like, hey,
Yeah.
so we did our
Yeah.
spits. So that dog, that song was so relatable. Like, come on, man. I,
And don't forget
that's
two
why.
words.
What's up, Bob?
His verse on two words.
Mm.
Classic. Uh, and honestly, one of my favorite verses of his was on the What's Beef, on the day he did on the Dave Chappelle show.
Oh yeah,
Bruh,
that was
that
classic.
verse was
That's on the
so slick.
Boogeyman.
Yeah.
That track is on the he spit that on the Boogeyman album, which
Yeah.
very underrated album, man. Like the Boogeyman album was like more of the same with like Umi Says. No, Umi Says came out after, excuse me. So um the my favorite verse, man, is on the uh the reflection. Not Eternal Reflection, but with damn, just the things that he say like hotter than tails of crack peddling. The way he says certain things
Yeah.
and just interprets it and spits it the way he does, like mathematics. And I'm be honest, like yeah, to you probably be like, okay, he said that, but just the simple words, I'm hotter than midnight on Broadway and Myrtle. Like,
Yeah.
I'm blacker than midnight on Broadway and Myrtle. And it's like, dude, if you was actually on the corner in Broadway and Myrtle, man, you would have probably bust out laughing. Like, what?
Yeah.
What? This dude's a genius. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
just-
it's, yeah, like it's just certain things that connect to me in his rhymes because I don't know if y'all
yeah.
familiar with the Bush Babies, Flatbush. I'm from East
Yeah.
Flatbush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that's how people don't know that he was singing the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, that hit song that came out first. Everybody. That was Most Def.
Yeah.
So um either way, he has longevity as well. You would
Absolutely.
think he would have more out there, but I ain't trying to move this along, so I don't want
No, I just got to say this line. What he hit him? Like you
my
say
fault.
obviously the local shit, which I ain't from New York, can't relate to all the local bars he spit, but the ones he didn't, when he hit it with the what beef is when the gangster ain't doing it right, and other gangsters done decided what to do with his life. Damn.
It's like
Like
it's there, and
yeah.
that's the thing. Like so, he he kind of personified. So it's something he said one time. Damn, flood water. Damn. It's so many. I'm trying to like think on the fly, but the way it's so
Yeah.
dramatic. Basically,
Yeah.
it's so deflating. The things that he say, it's like he could say something powerful and it's so deflating, and it's like, damn man, with those simple words, he made it sound so deflating. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So before you move on, Jay, so you
Hmm.
know how you feel about Method and Red. I I think
Hmm.
when Mos and Talib get together, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
True. True. I agree. It's just I don't know, man. What y'all seen Bay? What I'm saying has it's been different. If it was on that same vibe, who knows, man? What them two, who know what them two would have did, man? Like
Mm.
like I said, when they did the remix to that, one, two, three, that's
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the best tracks. That's my favorite. That's my favorite track ever. Is the remix
Okay.
ever. Ever. I don't know if y'all ever heard, what I'm saying, that the just basically it was like just put re in front of it, but yeah, it was just the remix.
Mm.
Which but
Put Rhea in
I
front
don't
of
know, I
it.
can't think of any damn. Of course what he said in it's a something else he spit on the Chappelle show. I swear it's something else he spit. Oh,
Yeah, it was on there like three
um
times.
yeah, the one that he had with the track that he had with Freeway and
Yeah,
shoot.
two words. Two words.
Yeah. Oh, 2 words. God, dog. Yeah. 2 words. Like, yeah. 2 words was just come on, man, because it was the versatility. Like they was kind of like a little. He could spit with
Yeah,
anybody.
him
He could
free and
basically flow with
Kanye
anybody. Kanye, yep, Free and him. Yep.
before
They was
we
on the.
lost him.
That was another time. Yeah. 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 And when him and Kanye was together, that's another duo. When him and
Mm.
Kanye get together, it was pretty magical. So
Hey yeah. Hey,
this makes his list.
why that man shooting shots like that is crazy.
Well, maybe we lost
All right.
Kanye.
He ain't dead, bro.
We, yeah, I mean, we, yeah, I mean, come on, we lost him, bro. We lost him. We lost him.
Shut up,
I
Tatum.
don't know, man.
Don't co-sign this mess, dog. Don't do that.
Nah, he's right, man. Like that was perfectly put. Like perfectly, yeah. And
Yeah,
before
we
we
lost
lost
that
him,
man.
yeah, he had me for a second. I tried to think
Hey.
about it for a second. I was like, oh, I know what he's talking about.
Oh
Yeah, because
God.
yeah, I
I
keep forgetting the name of that track is 2 words, but yeah.
Okay.
He lost him. But yeah, man, I guess moving on, man. We're gonna
don't.
do number 12 here. Slick Rick, man. And I know,
Ooh.
you know, this was like one of the toughest things, but Slick Rick, I always say like the first album I ever heard in its rawness, and when I mean rawness, like explicit, was Slick Rick. And when I used to hear like the Teenage Love, because that was the only
Mm.
thing I was able to hear at that time, I was very young. So when my sister, somebody, I don't know who, left the greatest adventures of Slick Rick in the room, and I put it in my tape deck. I was like 9 years old,
Mm.
and I was like, wow. I didn't know Slick Rick talked like this. I thought he was English and proper and like he's just an
I
average
thought
New
he was
Yorker.
English.
Like, what's going on here? I didn't know what, but I was like, wow, this dude really the greatest adventures of Slick Rick, bro. Like that was it. I'm sorry, but so probably a lot of people haven't heard that album. I can't put you in, but being 9 years old and listening to that, my imagination was already just jumbled up and wild from what he was saying. And I
Right.
went back and listened to it, and it's like it is what it is, but that's a great album, man. That's a great album. That's the first album I ever heard in its entirety ever. Was the greatest Adventures of Slick Rick. Or the Adventures of Slick, excuse me. But yeah, any pushback on that?
No, I
No,
love Slick Rick has to be on there, man. I'm a fan of storytellers, and
mhm.
he's arguably one of the greatest. Like, even not even counting like just in all of hip hop, not even just New York.
Y'all ever heard a sample and it made you go back and listen to the original to where it came from?
Yeah,
Mhm.
all the time.
All the time.
So when I Nas came out with damn it's hard to keep up with Nas albums now, but where he has no good lord. Well, basically has a sample from
Sting.
um cop, but it's like the cop shot the kid. That's
Mm.
and he has a Richard Pryor sample of him talking, and but the name of the sample on there is the cop shot the kid, basically and him it's just it made me go back and listen to it.
Mm.
Like it made me go back and listen to the original track. So it was like damn, you listen to people's albums, current albums, like nowadays coming out with certain things. But I don't know about y'all, but certain albums make me go back and listen to the album. It kind of puts me back in that mind state. They're like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
where did he get that? Where did he get that from?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what song? And you go
Hey,
back and it's like, damn, that's crazy. So
Yeah.
hey,
yeah.
I'm about to trip you out. Um, uh, Jazzy Faye did he made a beat.
Mm.
All I know is I've been down this road before. It ain't the first time, won't be the last. So he did that for Field Mob, I
Field
think.
Mob, one of my favorite duos ever, ever,
Yeah, you know where he
ever.
sampled. I'm gonna tell you where he sampled that from. He sampled that from Metallica, bro.
Mm.
Dang.
And
Yeah.
it like I can't remember the Metallica song. I'm gonna have to put it hip y'all to it at off air once I find it. But shit's crazy, bro. It tripped me out because I do what you do, Jay. I go back to the song that they sampled it from, and then I go and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And so it trips me out. I'm like you, bro.
Yeah. It's
There's
movies
like a
too.
children's story, and then Nas flipped it into like what's going on these days. As far as like cop shot the kid, cop shot. Like when he said it on the track, he says it so quick. The children's story is like you don't really think about it. It makes you stop for a second. Like, wait a minute, where you get that from? What song you got that from? And then you stop me like, wait a minute, and you go back to that track, and it's like, damn, like how did you dig? How did you just pick that out of everything and like decide to make this with it? It's pretty cool. But so, which brings me to number 11 here, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough right here, man. All right,
Uh
man. Ghostface Killer, man. Like I felt like it was only right to put for real Slick Rick and Ghost like back to back. You know what I'm saying? Straight up,
oh.
because
Interesting.
they they both have a sort of flow and imagination that would throw you off. Like damn, like what kind of shit he on right now? Like Ghost was just, as I guess you could say, and I say that it's crazy because it's Imperial makes you feel like Iron Man, like the way he speaks of himself, the way like you go back to when we talked about the Blackout album with Meth and Red, like He had a
Mm.
verse on there, and he didn't say much, but man, like gas that spit mercury, like what? What the hell? Gas that spit mercury, bro? Like, come on, man. Like the things that he used to say, you was thinking like he had a what on his arm, and then he really comes out with an eagle on his arm on the stage. You're like, wow, this dude is really. He just lived different. Like the way he spit his flow, what he talked about. There was no father to his style, just like Old Dirty. You know what I'm saying? And sad, like RPOD, DB, but
Yeah.
it's tough. He had a raw flow just as much. He was pretty versatile, of course. You heard him and Neo, him and uh Carl Thomas, him and like he could kind of give any kind of story. He can kind of he's like a ladies' man, so to say, as far as his flow. But then also he's pretty ruthless. He's Iron Man. He's Tony Stark. He's there's so many different entities. Different ways
Yeah.
he came as far as the way he spit flows. It was just different. Um,
He wrote the
that,
first song that made me cry. No, I'm sorry. If you're
ooh,
a grown man, if you never heard "All I Got
man,
Is You," bruh,
man, yeah,
like
and wow,
you just listen to
yeah,
that song and like whether you lost somebody, whether you came up hard, it's like you just automatically, instantly relate to every single word he's saying because he says it with that much passion. And it's like just one of them songs. Like I'm not trying to spit bars. I'm just gonna tell you who I am. Like I'm just pick up this pen and just give you this is me. This is why I do this. And
and I didn't mean to interrupt, but when you say that, it sparked something. It was like, damn, you're right, because how they portrayed him in the TV show on,
oh yeah,
on Hulu. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, I guess he didn't agree with certain things,
mm-hmm.
but when you think of how he flows, and you think of the way he explained, like the Ray, like how he wanted to come out, like how he wanted
Yeah,
to flow to be and everything, and his persona and all of that, it was just like
mm-hmm.
it felt real special when he was saying that, because it's like a lot of things probably didn't happen the way that they portrayed it, but that was a great way to tell that story, because
Yeah,
that's exactly how you would think about him, like the way he said it. His character said it in the show, like, yo son, I want to come with fresh, you know what I'm saying, this the way he was talking was so cool, man.
absolutely.
All right, man.
Uh, top 10.
Mark, all right, man, it's mm,
He said shit better get crazy.
Gotta make everybody mad.
yeah, so man, we talk about a person like Ghostface and what he brought to the game, and you used to think like, damn, like that's some fly shit. Like sometimes you're like, that's kind of crazy. Like, damn, that's kind of over the top, but that's fly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, not saying he got it from this person, man, but some things I guess is also, this is like a New York thing. The album 456, probably probably one of my most underrated albums of all time, man. That's Cool G Rap.
Mm,
And maybe because I guess I hung out. Well, like I said, I hung out, but when you in New York, man, and I always laugh at how Kenny Smith used to talk about the neighborhood, right? And like people always end up asking, like, bro, what kind of neighborhood did you stay in, bro? That was, it always ended up like that, right? So I lived in one of those neighborhoods, and it's like you couldn't disrespect Cool G Rap on any list, and probably not go home with a knot on your head, if not worse. So I had to put him at 10, and somebody still got to fight for me just because he's at 10. Like 10, 10, because what he spoke to certain people, I'm not gonna go too far in it, but to certain people, it was like Jesus speaking. Like it was kind of like their Rakim. And when I'm talking about there, I would say like the dope boys, you know what I'm saying? The kingpins of New York at that time.
Yeah.
You had Kane, you had certain. So when he said certain things, you was like, oh, so Cool G Rap be, hold up, Cool G Rap be in there on them streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Cool G Rap was a bit different with what was coming at the time. Like it was different.
He said he was
I could keep going, but I'm pretty sure y'all want to say something.
nah.
Honestly, that's a pleasant surprise. Honestly,
Mm.
for me.
Well, I mean, again, this is more of a, I guess I was groomed a certain way. So
Okay.
I ain't had no choice. I ain't had no choice. I wouldn't have felt right not putting them anywhere. So I had to put them at 10. Um, Man, so that brings number 9, yo. And this is why I love this, man. I was like, I'm putting together the pretty dope list. You know what I'm saying? And man, number 9, yo, man, he transformed the game like pretty different, man. With what he had going, of course, we probably still don't really see anything like it. It was militant, it was raw, it was gritty. You know what I'm saying? He had the best hype man ever in life. You'll never, ever, ever, ever top Chuck D as far as what that was. You know that whole entity of the him and Flav, dog. Like Flav was crazy, bro. And but what Chuck D brought to the game, man, what he spoke politically, man, went against the system, him going brave enough to go on the radio or album and say Mother John Wayne and this person and that person and Elvis and everything he talked about, like that took a lot of balls, man, and somebody had to do it, man, and Chuck D did it, and I had to put Chuck D in the top 10 because of the fact that what he like shut him down. And
Mm.
every time I listen to Shut Him Down, and then every time I listen to Busta Rhymes Shut Him Down, if you never listen to Busta Rhymes Shut Him Down, it it just makes me love the track even more. It makes me love the first Shut 'Em Down even more. And I'm gonna be honest, like but Busta Rhymes says and Shut 'Em Down, how he spits and Shut 'Em Down, it's bananas, man. It's bananas, man. Anyway, it's I'm getting excited now, yo, because it's all right, man. Number
can't wait, I can't
so
wait, bro.
Big Rod. Shout out to
yo, I'm
Big
not
Rod.
seeing, and the crazy thing, man, that's terrible. I'm not seeing no comments, yo. I'm sorry. So
Oh, you can't see him?
oh,
Well, Ron
mm-mm.
said, first of all, he said, made this list? Then he said it must have been that Orangeburg Negro. And
Hey,
then he
you
said
better
he
be
stopped.
lucky. Hey, uh-huh.
He said he stopped reading when he saw Raekwon the Chef at 20.
Hey, yeah, I got a problem with that. I do, but I'm gonna tell you, if you saw, look at the complex list again, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ever
Yeah.
disrespectful, man.
And
There
that
there has
compact.
to be people. There has to be people that's gonna be left out, and I was waiting for, and I wish I got to see the comments because, and I was telling Bobby like, when it comes to New York rappers, you're gonna have to do the list the same way they do the NBA list. So when they come out with 50, and when they do 75 years, they're gonna have to bring out a whole nother 25. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some of these people will be higher. Maybe some people will definitely get in. So uh I don't know what to say, Ron. I don't know. But 8. Hmm. We got KRS One, man.
Mm.
Um KRS, I'm gonna be honest, man. Some of my friends are probably more KRS One fans than I am. I'm definitely a KRS One fan, but KRS and for somebody to not be, and that's not saying he's not versatile. He just kept it one way. He just kept it one way. For somebody to keep it one way and the things that he's come out with, and maybe this is just back in time thing where I can't think about KRS-One without thinking about Love's Gonna Get You, man. And it
Right.
just I can't, man. And even if anybody ever seen I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, like Jack of Spades, man, the theme
Hey.
song, bruh. Like when he came and he do the job, I was like, oh, you got a theme song. Cause that was the thing in the movie. You got, hey, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker is gonna be one of my favorite movies ever. So
Oh, for sure.
yeah, it's but KRS-One, man, he kept
What's
it
up,
one
Twitch
way,
Bot?
pretty much like Chuck D. But yeah, I'm I wish I could see these comments, yo. That was great. I was like, why am I not seeing no comments? And that's
No,
my fault because
last one was
I
just
can.
Twitch Bot. That ain't nothing.
Well, nah, I think I can see them now. So anyway, all right, we got number 7. We got Kane, man, and I'm conflicted. I'm real conflicted, man, as far as Big Daddy Kane. Uh, he could be higher. I know a lot of people are upset with me right now that I know. Um, but Big Daddy Kane could be a lot higher, I know. But at number 7, I got Big Daddy Kane, man. His flow was man smooth. You know what I'm saying? It was just so smooth. It was like a butter knife, man. It was just smooth, man. Like a hot butter knife, man. The way he rhymed was like a hot butter knife. Like he gets in what he gets in. His flow was just different. I would say like Big L was a Kane fan. Um, I would say Jay-Z was a big Kane fan. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't really that one time you didn't hear people say they were a Kane fan because of course, he had a little couple wars with Rakim and L, they had a little like throwing their jabs, whatever. But it was just like at one time people were kind of scared to say they were a Big Daddy Kane fan. To be honest. And there was a certain time in New York where it was like you have to go with LL or Rakim. And then it was
Mm-hmm.
just like, you hear somebody say, I'm a Kane fan. And it was like some people like, yeah, I respect that man right there. It was just a different type of politics. Maybe I'm tripping. If anybody would live somewhere different from where I live, but that was a debate. It was a serious debate. So just like Jordan and LeBron, you could put any one of those two, LL, Rakim, and Kane, and it was that argument in New York
Yeah.
at one, like a lot. So uh, that's why it was so hard to make this list because it's like, damn, I'm real partial to a couple things. So we got number 6, man, and of course could be higher, man, and Big Daddy Kane probably be like, man, I should
Yeah.
knock this month out, right? But LL, we put LL at number 6, and
Ladies love
uh,
Cool James.
hey, LL has a run that I'm gonna be honest, man, probably be unmatched. Even Jay-Z can't really match this run. And what I mean by this is he was able to get the ladies, and yeah, you change clothes. You can name so many songs that Jay-Z fronting. You can name so many songs, but
Mm.
in New York, I'm talking about all the attention on this one person. When you talk about backseat of my Jeep, when you talk about Mama said knock you out, when you had old people talking about Mama said knock you out, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole thing. It wasn't just okay, it was a thing. This was real big in New York. How when he came out with hits back in the day. Round the Way Girl. Come on, man. I know what girls that are not even old enough to know when the song came out. They say that's their favorite song. Think about that. So,
Good word.
it
Know
brought
what they
back
meant.
brought back a memory, bro. Brought back a real good memory. But anyway, um, yeah, man, I got number 6, man, and this is where it gets. Woo, this is where it gets. Yeah. So number 5, Man, I got Rev Run, bro.
Ooh.
I got Rev Run, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was nothing that LL could do that Rev Run couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So he just went a certain way with it. Um, when Rev Run got on the ciphers, you know what I'm saying, the BET Awards, you saw the versatility. It. He just decided he just did it his own way. It's like I said, some of these people decided to rap a certain way. You see it in today's game. You got the smartest individual ever. He gonna sound like the dumbest, or just to get album sales. You understand? So, Rev Run, I think he's so versatile. I think he's so underrated. I think he's highly underrated, man. And putting him at number 5 could be a little controversial, but it's just respect,
Yeah.
man.
It's your
When Run DMC came out with hits, bro, it was like, Rev Run, no offense to DMC, but Rev Run was the spitter of the two. Um, guess this is where it's gonna get fun, y'all. All right, man. Hey,
oh, drum rolls.
when you think about albums like So Much Pain, when you think of albums like Dear Mama, man, just him, just the dude, Pop, and a lot of people will sit here and say, Pop ain't from, sorry, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Pop's
Okay,
from
man.
Harlem, and yeah, I'm sorry, dog.
Okay.
Pop, whatever. 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 I don't care. I'm taking him.
It ain't even. Not only that, I get he was born there. He didn't
He
even
said-
start rapping. You have more credence if you put him on a Maryland.
He
list.
learned how to
at least
read
that's
and
when he
write
started
on the
rapping.
East Coast. He learned how to read.
Maryland
and write on
is the East Coast. What do you mean? Yes, Maryland is
Don't
the East
matter.
Coast.
It's
But
close, it's
he
close
started
enough.
rapping in
Nah, you
Baltimore.
can't. He stayed close, and he got locked up in New York. I don't want to hear it.
Please stay close.
He's ours. He's ours. I'm sorry.
Most famous song is California Love.
It don't matter because he was there. It was the money that made him do it. He was trying to get away. He was
Oh,
trying to
did you
get away.
do that? Yo,
That's cool. That's cool. But the money made him do it. If I bail you out of jail, you come make a South Carolina love. So hey, it's all good, man.
he said it in South Carolina. That's crazy. That's
Y'all
wild.
have you have a Gamecocks hat on.
That's crazy.
Talking about I represent Carolina. I don't represent the team. I just represent South Carolina.
Okay, so
You be like
So,
803.
okay.
All right,
Remember this day when we do some NBA stuff, and I put Steph Curry on Team Ohio. That's all I'm saying. That's all
I'm with
saying.
it because I will put Steph Curry on Team Ohio. So
I don't know. I mean, wait, are we just going? Wait. Well, when
I'm sorry.
Pac was he didn't he left New York when he was a kid. He started rapping when he lived in Baltimore.
But he stayed close. It doesn't matter.
And dude,
Can we
it's
get
a
to
whole
number
different
3?
state, bro. You saying it like he moved borough. He left the state.
Let's go to number 3, man. Number 3. Number 3. This is not up for debate. We go to number 3, man. Hey, number 3, man. I got Jay, man.
Hey, that's wow.
I got Jay at number 3, man.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all funny.
And it's a little pettiness in it because Pac
I was
he he stayed close, you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't have left, you know what I'm saying? And you can't come and you try to come and do your dirt and look what happened. You should have just stayed here. And I didn't mean that. I shouldn't say anything like that. But I put Jay-Z over because um it's a little pettiness, man. I would have put Pac at number two. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna put Pac at number two, but I just said I'll put him at number four, uh, under Jay Z, and keep and go from there, man. And
Pac
and
should be at
and
number 21.
whatever, man. We're not
Hey,
going.
The list
You know
goes
what?
to
Forget
50.
Pac.
He should be 51. And if it goes to 100, he should be 101.
Hey, well, honorable mention.
Hey, sir, I remember you bringing up the fact that why isn't Pac on the list and he's from
I,
New York?
I was just
No.
You
because
don't
I
remember that, Bobby?
No, that
No.
was Auntie. It wasn't me. I've always said Pac shouldn't be on the New York list.
Well, you know
That was-
what?
that was-
I'll be,
that was
you
my
know what?
auntie.
I'm just glad Auntie
Nah,
probably already. I haven't seen any
probably
comments,
was.
but at least Auntie on my side about something. Huh?
it probably was me. Because I was curious because I was like, where do you claim Tupac? Because I'm like
But I'm gonna tell you like this.
First
like,
off,
if Pac-
F the click you claim. West Side, when we ride. He didn't say East Side. He said West Side.
It did. Listen, hey, he was Bird. He was Birdie, yo. He was on the streets of New York, man. Remember, he sliced that bum up, man. Or for the basketball tournament.
Hold
He was
on there.
he was
Show
he was
Bernie
looking-
Mac some respect. It wasn't just some bum. That was Bernie Mac, man.
I'm-
That was
okay. I'm
Dang.
sorry. Yeah. All right, but he sliced
Flip!
to how it was referred to. He sliced Flip up. You know what I'm saying? He lived in New York, dog. Just calm down. That's how he ended up getting locked up and everything. He got locked up while he was living. You know what I'm saying? He did
in New
look,
York.
Just,
That's probably why he's like, fuck New York.
shot.
He got
You know
shot
what?
in New York.
number two, man. Number two is big.
You want the drum roll? Oh, you passed it. B.I.
No. You can kind of jumble up these top four, or excuse me, sorry, top three, as much as you want, either one of them. But
Go ahead, put it up there.
I always
It's only
say
one,
that-
too, and I think I know who it is.
and if Big, a lot of people say if Big didn't die, like we never know, right? We never know. But he definitely wanted to be. It was a lot of hate going on, man. When Big did die, and all of a sudden Jay just slides on in, and the city is mine. Oh no, it was not very. And I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, but I just did not really like that. Like, why now, bro? We couldn't wait a little while. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't wait a little while. Let Puffy do his song, man, and just chill out. That's how we felt. You know what I'm saying? And that's, that's
you're
how we
100%
felt.
right.
So, but number one, if you want to use your drum roll, I don't know. I'm sure this is pretty. There shouldn't be any.
I'm right?
Oh snap! Okay.
I'm right?
Ooh wee. Yeah, you're right. You are right there.
Oh, your expressions make me feel like you have something else down on your paper.
I know. Jay, what's up? Like,
Who could it be? What does the paper say? What does the paper say?
Ooh. Damn. Let's not worry about that. It's the end of the show. we ran out of time.
What does the
Oh,
paper
man.
say?
Oh man, son.
That man got Dougie fresh. He got Dougie Fresh as the best country radio rapper all time.
Nah, man. Oh man, bro. I got Nas. I got Nas. Oh man, I got
Damn.
Nas.
You know,
I
I'm
got
gonna save you.
Nas.
I'm gonna save you right
Um,
here with the great editing. You know, we're gonna save you. It's a tie.
Say this a time.
It's a tie.
no, it is a tie. But you're right. That's what I got on my paper, bro. How did you know that? How did you know that?
It's a tie. The man couldn't decide.
Nah.
It's a tie.
I, yeah, I really couldn't. Nah, seriously, seriously, it's right here, and I got the numbers wrong. Please do not nobody laugh at me. Don't nobody laugh at me. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause you was about to get a
okay.
bunch of hate mail. You put AZ on the
Yeah,
list. And
but
you did not put Rakim.
yeah, but don't. I Nah, seriously, like it was Nas Rakim, but it's very small. It was like Nas
It's rigged.
and like Rakim, is very small, and but yeah, it was Nas and Rakim, and I had a hard time. I had a
So,
hard time with it, man. I really did.
hey
Yeah, that's a
Jay,
tough decision
I
to make,
couldn't.
man.
hey,
Nah, because and I made this on the list, and the first list that we did was terrible, and it was the wrong list, and I put this together and forgot all about what I did, but. Woo, all I know is all I know is leaving out who Coogee Rap, I think Most Def. I cannot remember who was left out of the top 25, like out of some of these out of the top 50.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah,
let's think of some names who could be on
but
there that aren't.
so my first my first list was Nas Rakim. Number two was Wu Tang Clan, right?
Yeah.
And I was being I wanted to, that way I could cut out Ghost, Ray, Meth, right?
and, and
And
add more.
and
Just
and
put them
then I
all
could,
together.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do. And
That
that was
man,
my first list.
that man tried to consolidate them bonds, nigga.
Hey, hey, you should have did it,
So
Jay.
yeah, but
This your list. You should have did it,
nah,
man.
nah,
Yeah,
because I really
nah,
think when it came to Meth, Ray, and
your
Ghost,
crew.
you had to you got to split it up, man. I didn't feel right just doing Wu Tang and then not and then still because that's the thing, they still was on the list,
Mm.
Um,
so that would cut somebody else out of this list. So I was just like,
hey, you
yeah.
gotta do what you gotta
So
do.
I came down to the conclusion, and I feel bad for doing a Nas Rakim thing, but I don't know what to say, man. What else can I do? Putting them, I didn't know who to put number one or number two because Rakim was gonna be over big, um, regardless if I had Wu Tang in there. So
Okay.
that's what I was left with. That's the problem I was left with. And and the funny thing, and I'm gonna tell you, there are two people
Alan
who were
Perales
my
demands a
original.
recount.
Are you serious?
Alan Perales
Y'all
says
don't.
I
Who's
demand a
missing?
recount.
Who's missing? Who's missing? Somebody who's missing. That's what I want to know. And I can't see y'all, so
uh,
somebody tell me.
Said I can't see.
let me see if we just go off some names. You got Slick. Uh, what New York. Who's nice from New York?
I'm gonna take a picture of my list, man. I'm gonna screenshot
Trying to
it,
think.
and you can
I'm
post
trying to
it.
think who would I put above. Is there anybody I would put above? The guy that
I
I'd
got
probably
Nas and
go.
Rakim with no number.
Now the first guy I would probably go after if I was gonna take somebody on the list would probably be AZ. I think for me he'd be the low hanging fruit. Uh, 50 Cent, bro. Where's 50?
Oh, I'm sorry, dog.
50 has to
I'm
be on there.
sorry, man. He's in the 20s, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, 50
Sorry.
over AZ all day.
What? What?
Yes,
Are you serious?
50
Okay,
over AZ
that's
all
that's.
day. Easy,
Hey,
easy
hey,
work. 50 over a lot of dudes. He's got to be on. I don't think 50. Like I say, when you combine everything, again, the sales, bro, he carried New York for like 6 years. The whole city. Like when y'all was under attack from the south, 50 came to save the day. Carried the state.
man, that's because everything was stupefied.
No,
I'm
it's
not.
because
I'm
with
not.
nobody
I'm
else
not.
doing shit.
Nah.
Nas mom got sick. He fell out. Jay was going through it with Dane. Y'all ain't really had nobody else. DMX was going through his stuff. Yeah, I mean Buster, the feature man, like we said, feature, but he really wasn't doing anything on his own. Meth had got into acting. Wu Tang fell apart. Like 50 literally brought New York back when the South was killing it, and carried New York for some years.
That's true, but I just.
Oh no, that's what happened to Jay. Jay had the dang thing going on. Plus he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
I,
50 got
I
to man.
just.
Matter of fact, 50. Come on, get Pac out of there, man. 50 deserves to be on this list.
And that's
First,
funny
first.
because I did the Pac to be petty, and I had 50 there, and I said hell no, I ain't putting 50 in no damn, I ain't putting no 50 in no damn top over Rev Run. You must be out your damn mind. He was a little bit lower. I think I had
Man,
50. I had 50 at 7.
Stop
I
it.
had 50 at 7.
Get some help.
Hey,
I man, you
50
going,
over that
dude?
man.
No. 50 at 7. Where I had 50 was at 7 at one time. I told you I went insane doing this list, man. I went insane doing this
I believe
list.
it. I believe it.
But
Yeah, I
but
gotta.
seven
Okay.
seven seven was where he was at. I'm looking at my old list. He was at 7.
Um,
I
who
played
else?
with I played with number 6, but I was like 7. I had him at 17 one time. Man, I went so many different. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
50
just don't
got to be on there,
understand.
man.
It's better than complexes. That's damn for damn sure. I know that.
I would have to put. I don't
I
even
know
remember
that.
what that top. Well, I mean, they had
Well, I remember Lil Kim
Cardi
was
B
number
at 12.
12.
Yeah,
I
Wild
remember
Prodigy.
no Lil yeah, and Prodigy was over Prodigy was like number 20 or something like that or 20.
Yeah, no,
That's
I mean on
over.
your
I know.
list, on your list, what about Prodigy?
Oh, he's in the 20s.
Okay,
He was in the
or
20s. Uh, mm.
how
What
how
you
how,
about to ask about?
nah, how big did you make your list, bro? Did you
Um,
50?
nah, I did 75.
Oh damn.
he did list of 75 and left 50 Cent off. It's
No, I
blasphemy.
didn't. He's in the 20s. And honestly, I wanted, he's in the 20s, man. Like I'm trying to
Yeah,
be when I'm thinking about rappers, when he first came out, definitely
but
there's gonna
don't
be an
do. Oh,
argument made. There could be an argument made. And I'm not talking about in the club, I'm talking about the mixtapes. Even like the first
yeah,
couple mixtape, Ghetto
yeah,
Quran, like all this
pound for
stuff.
dollar.
It I would definitely say he was a lyricist. I would definitely, no hands down, he was a lyricist. But
He
then things
still is.
changed.
He still is, bro. Have you ever heard the Kanan tape?
Man's best song is a theme song.
No, have you ever heard the Kanan tape? No, go listen to it. Go listen to the Kanan tape,
It's not enough. It's not gonna be enough to make me.
bro.
I'm sorry.
Go listen to the
It's not gonna
Kanan,
be
man. Nah,
enough.
50 still got it when he want to. He just be playing with y'all.
Dude, it was hard for me to not put Jizza in this damn top 20, man. You talking about 50?
As a rapper, as a rapper, I don't
As a
know.
as a rapper, not as
No,
how much you sold, because
I
you
would
can get
as a
stuck in that. Remember,
producer
I told you,
or
man. Nicki Minaj. If it was on sales, Nicki Minaj is in this list, and I'm
I think you can put her on with skills.
now Kim. in my list, Kim is higher. Kim is in the 20s. MC Light is in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? But nah, not no top, not top 20, man. It's great. What she did, but like Little Kim is, I believe she was 25. MC Light is 22.
Okay. About ODB.
ODB and Bismarcky or it's I believe I have them at 27 and 28. Because I just you said top 20. I just went ahead.
Right.
I get so many notes. I was at work and I deleted that. So I
Now
gotta
here's a real
find
battle
that.
for you.
Mhm.
I think yeah, you can have a good fight with this one. AZ versus Fab.
Fab is in. See, the 20s is the roughest. 20s and the 30s are the most calculated I can get because you got Fab. Again, we talk about Prodigy. You got I'm gonna be honest. In my top 50, in my top 75, I got Billy Dance from MOP. You know what I'm saying? I got
Okay.
Nori in the top. You know, it's just certain people that I got MF Doom in the 20s. MF Doom probably deserved to be in the top 10. So
Mm,
you don't think so?
Well, I'm not familiar with MF, so I might have to really like
A
listen
lot of
to it.
people aren't, and that's
that's
the
it.
thing. Like that's the rapper part, and that's the part that
Right.
sucks. That just like you said, people that don't make it
That's
to the pros.
exactly. That's
You
where he
know,
falls.
Big
Yeah.
Big L didn't make it to the pros.
Right.
If you really look at it, he
Yeah.
had the one album, but he literally really, like Lim Bias to this shit. If you really look at it,
What
you know what I'm
about
saying?
Cameron?
Cam is in also. Damn, I wish Cam is in the ain't but so many people could get in the 20s. Everybody we naming is damn near is either nobody's in the 30s. Mace is
But
in the
no,
30s.
I'm just saying like versus
40.
like a last three. Say okay, like
Cam is in the
I'm
20s.
like you have your
I
list.
think
Like
Cam is
let's say
24, I believe.
if the last three on your list were like AZ. Again, I'm making a blank spot. So let's say we got
Right.
a blank spot at 20 because I'm not counting pot. So we got a blank spot at 20.
He said,
You
I ain't
got
doing it.
you got AZ
That's
and
crazy.
let's say I'm gonna push Rev Run down. Sorry, Rev. So say you had Rev Run at 18, AZ at 19, and then you got an open spot at 20. Like there's a group of guys, like all the guys you just said, plus about Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks is in there. Lloyd Banks ain't in their top 50. Lloyd Banks is in my top
Right.
30.
He's not right, he's not on complex list. But to me, Lloyd Banks is like just to keep the keep that comparison going, like Lloyd Banks is like Jamal Crawford. Like he made it to the league, but he kind of specialized in one thing. Like
Well
his
put.
first album was straight, but like the rest of his albums didn't. His career, he didn't do what you thought he was gonna do album wise.
Well,
But
well put.
mixtape game, Banks is fire.
Well put. It was hard to not put, man, so many. I wish we could go further, man. I don't know if we was gonna do the 75. I didn't want to reveal it like that, but
Yeah,
I figured we weren't gonna do it, so I should have still had that in front of me because I just cut it off. I just did the top 20. Remember what happened? So
yeah.
when we first started the show, like, yeah, I would have had a lot of people like, yeah, don't ever mess with that dude again. He ain't from New York.
Hey, yo,
So I had a bunch of random names on the list, and that's what I sent them. And when I
Hey,
noticed that who
Here's
was
a-
gone,
that
who was
list
that?
that list was crazy. I was like, this can't be the list.
We got who was gone. I was like, oh,
I think I still got it up here.
Gone.
Yeah, I still got it up here. Let me see.
Nah, please don't show that, bro.
You have to.
Please don't show that. Please don't show that.
That was the original
Please
list.
don't show that.
show that.
Please don't show that.
See that? It don't show
That
that.
was one of the lists. Yeah, because I started. fiddling around and moving names around and stuff. And once you
Yeah.
start them cutting and pasting, you in
Right.
trouble. You can then if you lose a name, and then you paste another name. There's a lot of crazy. I was going insane doing this list. I should have used a pencil and a damn pad. But basically, number one, old school pencil and pad. That's all you need. Cause this iPad stuff is crazy. It's bananas. But Rakim and Nas,
I
like
told you the
seriously,
most.
was was he said it was a tie. I got Rakim and Nas. I had one A and one B. And I totally forgot when I did the list over from what we just saw. I forgot to put Nas as the one A and Rakim as the one B.
Yeah.
But you brought it back to life for me because I was confused. I was like, oh snap.
That boy
Wait a
had that
minute.
face
Yeah,
like
I was like,
he
yo,
had that
because
face
I
like
don't
he
have no
walked in the living
numbers.
room at 1 in the morning, and his
I didn't
mama
have
sitting
no
in the
numbers
living
by
room.
the day.
Like, oh,
I was
I know I was
like,
supposed to be
oh
home 2 hours
snap.
ago, but
Yeah, yo, that's yeah. Don't rush before doing this podcast ever. Don't rush. Don't rush.
oh man. But
But
hey,
yeah.
that is what it is, man. It's Jay's list. It doesn't matter. Not your list, not my list. It's Jay's list, and like he does on everything, I'm guaranteed the man's gonna stand on it. So it is what it is. If you don't like it, DM him.
I knew somebody was gonna hate the Tupac. Like for real, I was like, I gotta put Tupac in because somebody's gonna hate it, and that's really. I of course I love his music. I wanna claim him. Like of course
Yeah.
I could have put him, but if I'd have put Tupac at number 20, man, you know how many people that really love Pac would have been like. First of all, why is he on this list? Number two, why is he at number 20? And that would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh God, I'm putting him on the list just for shits and giggles, but he deserves it in a way. Cause like, there's certain things that he certain albums that he made, man, had an East Coast vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Until things went astray. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody bailed him out of jail. Hey, I'm West Side all day, baby. I get it. I
He
get
was
Okay.
it.
West Side before that.
But he never like he was way west. Like he still like it was certain people he still
No.
dealt with. Like I'm talking about like just like how Cube went east and did America's Most Wanted. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. First album.
It was like him going out west. He always still came back east to do certain like to get a certain vibe, to get a certain like to get his certain sound.
No,
But
he
then
came
when
back east
things
because that's where the record companies was. Keep it a buck.
nah, he made certain no, seriously, like when you listen to certain like Premier G, like certain things that he has, the way they're cut, the way they were made, you can tell like these are East Coast producers for the most part, but then things went astray, like things happened. When he was doing Juice, when he was doing Above the Rim, like he was to his roots, but things
No,
happened, and
no, that was
and
because Pop came around like nobody was popping like that. The West Coast
the
was just
digital
getting it
under
going, but they didn't have the only producer you had out there was really Dre. The South wasn't
right.
even up on game yet. So like if you wanted good
Nah, Shock
production,
G
you
was a
had to
dope
go to New
producer
York.
now.
Huh?
Yeah, Shock G
He
was a
he
dope producer
was.
now.
But
Like
he
Shock G
wasn't
was a dope
really he
producer.
wasn't all Pac speed. So if he wanted like a certain sound, it was that underground sound which at the time you could only get in New York. Like Pac
Yeah,
didn't
but
live in New
come
York.
on,
His
man.
mama did. His
Come
mama
on,
didn't live in New
man.
York. Where does mama live? Cali. Pac,
She lived
he was a Cali
everywhere.
dude.
And
He was
then
a
and
Cali.
then they moved around because of what they moved around really because of what they went
True.
through as a family. Like that
True.
whole background was they had to keep it moving. It
True.
could have been in Montana somewhere. Like, it did, the Panther thing was real. You had to keep it moving.
True. Yeah.
But,
That's a
Big
that's a,
facts.
that's a fair point.
it's that's the reason why I'm saying like as far as rappers not into the certain things that he's He's went West Coast. Like I said, let somebody give you $20 million and bail you out of jail. I'll be wherever you want me to be. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. I'm not gonna do that. But to a certain extent, yeah, like I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen. But yeah, like he had his back against the wall in a certain way, man. When it comes to pop, man, and we're not to really justify this, but I have this argument with a lot of people that claim they listen to music and they claim that they really listen. And I'll be like, man, and y'all tell me if y'all agree or not. And I'll take that as if y'all don't agree, I understand. But in certain ways, certain words that he used to speak, he felt a little remorse about the avenue that he took to get more people to listen.
Well, because I think Pot knew how it was. He was too smart.
Right.
Like if we really put into like encapsulate what he accomplished before he passed away and at the age that he did, like he's honestly a Renaissance man. Like, dude really accomplished a lot of shit before he passed away, and it was what
And could have rapped about anything he wanted to, in any way he wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't think he felt remorse. I think he was disappointed in the fact that he knew business.
Mm-hmm.
He knew the way the business functioned. That's why, like, I love watching autobiographical movies, but I hate watching them because the conversations didn't really go down like they went down. But
Right.
if you watch either movie, either the Pac movie or the Big movie, you watch the conversations they have where he tells Big, you got to make a song like this because you want to sell, but make sure you do songs like that. Like, he knew, so I don't think it was a remorse. I think it was just a disappointment in the way that he knew the music business was, and I think he knew he couldn't really change it.
Yeah.
And when okay, remember my bad, Mark.
Are you good?
Remember when he came out definition of a thug nigga?
Yeah.
And yeah, definition of it. He was telling you. And oh man, oh my gosh. Remember me? Oh shoot. Bruh. Golly, man. But basically, it's crazy you try to think of certain names.
Mm-hmm.
But in a way, he was telling you it took me like this amount, this type of stuff to get people to listen to me. I got to get a court case and talk a certain way. Like, damn. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank, bro. Hold on, y'all do y'all thing. But damn, it was remember me. That remember me is in parentheses. Is in. Oh my gosh! But what is this? Can't remember the album. The name of the song. The main name of the song. But he was telling everybody like y'all wasn't trying to listen to me when I was trying to speak the positive. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of just like you said, disappointment is a great word, but I just felt there's a lot of times in different words, like different albums or different tracks that if he could have stayed that way, he would have been fine with that, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't. And
Jay did the same thing.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I can't remember the line where he said, I'll probably be lyrically Talib Kweli.
Right. But
yeah.
I mean, he really rapped just like Nas said, rap like the Fooshnickens.
Yeah, but he said, honestly, I want to rhyme like Common Sense, but I sold 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like Common Sense.
Like Common Sense, right? Right. But he had a different, the different flow that he had. Like people wasn't really trying to listen to that. I guess after a certain.
I just mean the mind state they both had. Like Jay, he basically saying I can do that, but it's not gonna get me. Right. It's not gonna get me to where I can help nobody.
But the thing is, Nas put it like this: Thousand Effects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying they can't flow any way they want to, but when Nas came out the way he did, he kind of hurt groups like that. He kind of hurt people like that kind of like had a gimmick, so to say, or something that wasn't really just straight raw, like just lyricism, the way he did it. Like Nas was really like an automatic weapon compared to
Mm.
somebody with, with a shooter, with a small pistol. You know what I'm saying? And it was different. And he made people, he put some people out the game with the way he flowed and made the game different. So even the Jay-Z was like, shit, ain't nobody gonna listen to me no more saying, can I get it, can I get it, nobody listening to that no more. You know what I mean? And then it transformed a whole different. Nas will always get that for me, that respect. Like, you changed the game, and he didn't have to change. Jay-Z had to change. Pac had to change. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of people had to
I
change,
think
man. And
Nas had to change. He hated it too. He had to change to make money.
how
And
you think he
I,
changed though?
I know
Bro,
I can't.
I am. No, not even that. I am.
Yeah, he changed.
I
He
am.
changed.
Yeah. Like he's
Right.
obviously
Okay.
the first joint, and then what's the name? The second. What's the name of the second album with the message on it and all that?
Um.
Like that was cool, but then he
Um.
wasn't.
It was
He,
written. He about to
yeah,
have
it
me
was
drawing
written.
another
Thank you,
blank. I was about
thank
to say,
you.
damn, I can't remember.
And then he didn't see the returns he saw, so then came I am. Okay, let me get on this because baby that came out after Raekwon.
I love I
Raekwon
am though,
put
man.
he put the pressure on him. That only built
Oh,
for
I love
Cuban
I
Links put
am
the
though.
pressure on everybody. So
But he
I
got a
think
piece of it though. He got a
and
piece
then
on it
Nas
though.
came with
Like
the I
he
am and with the y'all want to do this mafioso thing, I'm gonna do it. And so yeah, he knew he knew if he wanted to get coin, he had to. But then, you know, he couldn't stick. That it's not him. He couldn't stick with it. I ain't gonna lie
yeah,
though. That
it's,
I am was
it's
hard. That's you.
yeah,
That
that's one of
money is
those.
my bitch. Oh,
Oh my
money, money,
God.
money.
Dog.
Oh, money, you my
So
honey. With
do
crazy
you
bone.
do you when the last time you ever heard Pray?
It's been a long time.
Yo, Pray was one of those songs that like certain people have albums that it's only on the tape, it ain't on the CD.
Yeah.
And Pray was one of those tracks. Yo, Pray was dope. It was really the Bravehearts. Really they track.
Mm.
He didn't even rap on this track. But Pray was dope. That was dope, like a hidden track. Just like uh I can't remember what album this was on, but it was Nature. It was
Mm.
he had a little piece on somebody's, I can't remember on whose album this was. But Nature was coming out. He had a little
Mm.
small little snippet. But yeah, I used to love those hidden gems, man. Those hidden
Yeah.
gems, man. In fact, like I can't remember an album. I'm sure another album went straight through as a CD, probably, but I remember Red Man was the first album. There's a Dark Side was the first album I ever listened to where the track didn't fade. It just went from one track to the
Right, we're on
next
to the next. Yeah.
and to the intros. Like, I don't remember any CD before that was doing that. So there's just certain things that I always listen to, man, and just yeah, it's just pretty interesting, man.
Yeah, there you go. If you want to steal somebody, steal Red Man. Don't steal Pot. Claim, yeah, take
Hey,
him.
I wanted
that's
to. I wanted
Put the
to.
put the border around his house. You know he still live in the hood in
that's
Jersey.
hey, that's crazy. That's
But
crazy, bro.
yeah, but we've been at this
But
thing. We almost going on 2 hours. This show
yeah,
supposed to be
two
20
hours.
minutes long.
Yeah, man. I was like, there's no way we going, man.
Martin missed out
20
on 3 other podcasts he's supposed to be done.
Nah, man.
what?
I'm just here, man. I'm chilling, bro.
Mar be on the late nights, man.
Nah,
He be
not
up
on
there with
Thursday.
Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, I'm chilling,
Oh,
bro.
shit. I'm about to say, damn.
And only,
But yeah,
only
this
chilling, man.
this is a
Y'all funny.
crazy list, man. It was crazy doing this list, man. And for it to take place the way it did, and I need to erase things I don't use no more. That's for sure. I almost that first list, I sent that with confidence. I sent that with about 9 in the morning, son. I was like, here it is.
Yeah.
Send it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even look at it. I was like, that's that's the one because it's on top. Yeah, like
Yeah.
my fault.
I was mad
So
too.
yeah,
I ain't even get. I mean, I got it, but I didn't see it until because my phone been on do not disturb since Tuesday night. I forgot to turn it off after
and,
the podcast Tuesday night, so I ain't heard my phone ring in like 2 days.
and that's the crazy thing. Because when I was like, "Yo, that had to be the right list," he ain't say nothing. And
Right, I hadn't seen it yet.
yeah, that was the route. I was like, it gotta be the right list. He ain't called me or nothing. He ain't say nothing. Like, hey, bro, you really want to send this list? You got da 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 da. And I'd have been like, oh snap. But we didn't talk until Remember, it was like 9. What time we going on? 9. So I'll be there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't even look at the list yet. You like, you know, we didn't even really look at the list yet. I haven't seen it since I.
Hey Jay, he was gonna let you roll, dog. Gonna let you
Yeah.
roll, dog.
Yeah,
You saw,
I mean, it's reaction. We
what
want
was
the
going
reaction.
on.
So
I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit. And when Mars came on and I was like, yo, Bobby about to start. I was like, yo, tell him to scratch that. This ain't it. So that's when I had the Nas and forgot to put Rakim the 1A, 1B. So when we went there and I was like, wait a minute, something is missing. Oh snap. I was like, yeah, man, I hate to do that, but yeah, Nas, Rakim. I don't know. I wanted to put who was it that I had as one? I was like, yeah, you tripping. You really tripping. I was gonna put
on the
Jay
other
and Big
list,
Daddy Kane. No, I was on one of my other lists, dude. I did 5 lists. Yeah, I did like 5 of them. From the first time to now, it changed 5 times. Like I said, somebody tried to convince me to put Eric B. and Rakim at number 13 and put Rakim at number 5. I said, what? I said, hold up, bro.
Can't game the system.
If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna put Eric B. and Rakim over Rakim.
Wait, he ain't gaming. It's just finding loopholes. That's what I call it.
Yeah, that was weird. But listen to an OG.
We're gonna put all 300,000 members of the Wu-Tang Clan at number 2 on a 20-man list.
It's the Wu. No, it was just the Wu.
Yeah,
Count them as one.
So this was the most politically correct one I could come up with, and that was the Tupac at number 4 and Rakim and Nas sharing a spot because I couldn't take anybody out of like this is my top 20 right here. I can't look at a list and keep saying, damn, what about who should have made this list is Posthumous from Big Daddy Kane. I said Big Daddy God dog, I said reading something. De La Soul.
Peace.
Should have made the list with 50 Cent. That's what should have made the list.
Nah, number 20 and 20. Like I said, he's. I put him over. No, I put him under Cam.
You put Cam
I put him under Cam,
50 Cent? What?
Yeah, yo. Yeah.
You put
Cam was at number
the Dr. Seuss of hip hop over 50 Cent?
Dang, yo. Was that like number 23? MC Light was over Cam. MC Light was number 22. Number 25 was Kim. And I think, so 50. I don't.
Oh, about the other young man,
I'm
Joel
sorry.
Santana.
He's on the list. He's on my top 50. So is the Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like, because remember now, Jada's supposed to be on this list too, but I had to knock it down to the when you get to the 20s. Yeah, when you get to the 20s and 30s, oh yeah, like I agree with that. But I had to take, I was doing all kind of stupid stuff, man. I was like, nah, and that's what made me put AZ. I was like, yo, it's gonna be AZ at number 19 or Jada Kiss, and I can't leave AZ out of the top 20.
Yeah,
so Jada Kiss is in the 20. Yeah, well, if I did it, 21 is Jada Kiss show.
Hey, what's the name of your weed? I don't want to smoke this shit, bro.
I'm sorry, man. Like I
Jay, I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you, bro.
Nah, like that I was
Most
disappointed with some things I had up, but I really felt like a lot of people being left out of the complex top 50 period, man. If it wouldn't have been for that list, I probably wouldn't have put some of these people in the top 20, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you.
you
It made
good.
me feel further inclined to be like, oh no, I'm putting him in my top, my top 20, top 25. But
You
yeah,
good.
if I didn't see the complex first, I would have definitely um let me see. I ain't gonna lie, man. Most and Talib would have failed. Um mm, that's about it. Probably Buster, but I wouldn't have liked doing it. Of course, AZ would have failed too, but
No, no, no.
yeah,
AZ, I love AZ. He can fall, but Buster might. Nah, I can't let Buster fall.
He got to stay in the top 20.
Yeah.
see, that's the hard part. Honestly, my Buster, if I can't put him in my top 10, I don't really care where I put him. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of petty. Yeah, it's just I just
You
wanted
said
to
so.
get him in there, but at the same,
Oh, Lord. Did you say there's a lot of pettiness in this shit?
yeah, there's a lot of pettiness in this, man. I was gonna put dude, Jay-Z was one of my lists. Jay-Z was number 17, bro.
Hey, with that being said, we appreciate Jay for the hard
Yeah.
work. Um, yeah, y'all know where y'all can find Jay.
Hey, he said he ain't no rapper. He
You
said
feel
he's
me?
not a rapper.
Hey, this Wild Card Mind. Hey, man, we wrap that shit up, B. We got to hit the Dave Chappelle because, yeah, man.
Yo, you're not a rapper. You're not a rapper, no way, man.
That's
I'm just
my
saying.
man. That's my man, Bobby. That's my man, Bobby G, right there. Hey, like, share, subscribe, man. We appreciate the love. The thoughts and opinions of Jay's list is his list alone. All right, it's not a true reflection of the Audible React podcast at all. All right, it is all his, and hey, it's his. If you got a beef with, holla at Jay. Holla at Jay. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Otherwise, Lala gonna come get you.
Oh man.
Yeah. And on that note, man, hey.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
We out.
That's dope.
And hey, and remember, if you don't like what we say on this show,
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.